Well, this is the 16th of September, and I was just looking at the weather. It's supposed to be in the 60s here for the next 2 weeks. Larry's having a slice of my bread I made in the bread maker.
That sure is good.
He took the first slice off the top.
Perfect.
And here's the loaf. Turned out pretty good.
Happy man, happy home.
This is Sunday the 17th, Larry's birthday, and we got a nice rainstorm coming down. We're on our way to church. He's all dressed up and driving, looking good for 79.
Not so loud.
Well, here, somebody just went in. Why don't you park right here close so we don't have to get so wet. You're going to go up the steps or the ramp?
Probably the ramp.
We get so focused on things and things that are happening that we let life pass us by without slowing down and enjoying the grace and the blessings of God. Hebrews 9:27. And it is appointed unto man once to die. But that's not the point I want you to see. It's the last part of that verse that hits you over and over. But after this, the judgment.
Well, church is over. Everybody's coming out. Another good sermon. Our little Cornish hen is done. Larry's going to cut it down the middle because one is still too much for us. So we got that and baked potatoes and steamed broccoli. It's Larry's birthday. 79.
Well, I lived one more year to scratch off. And hopefully I'll get one more year out of it again, hopefully. But I'm enjoying life. Got a good wife. I don't know what else a man could want, except a whole bunch of kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids. Love them all.
Make
I'm
a wish.
gonna blow them out. Found enough candles.
Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Larry. A happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And we told everybody at church that it was his birthday too. I did.
Yes.
This is what the cake looks like when it's cut. It's just got cherry jello, different parts of it. I think George is watching something out the window. I haven't seen him do that before. I see what George is looking at. There's a little ground squirrel right there, right next to the fake turtle. There's Jill and David. They called to wish Larry happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh, Fletcher says happy birthday too.
Yeah, I heard him, Bob.
What's she hooked up to?
Well, I try. Yeah, she's got 2 ropes on her.
Okay.
2 things. I tried to tell her I can go up there without all that junk on.
Pardon me?
I told her I could go up there without all that junk on, but she said no.
No, 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 no.
You want to say anything?
It's a nice day.
Well,
Do you have a good view?
Well, keep going, you're doing a good job. Okay. Laura's on the roof cleaning everything, so she wouldn't let me go up, so I let her have it.
It's all done, and I'm down safe and sound. Most of the limbs was on the back part. I gotta admit, I'm glad it's done. It's not my favorite thing to do. I just didn't scrub it any this year. There's the other side. It's all clean too. It'll probably be covered with leaves in another month with all these trees up above. It's time to go to bed, and George is not ready to go to bed. He thinks he'll be safe there in the closet. But he won't be, because I'm going to put him in the bathroom and lock him in for the night. Come on, George, it's bedtime. We're back here at the senior center. They've been feeding us good meals. This will be the 7th meal we've had here. And we played trivia, and they've got word searches we've been doing. We came over here to the golf house this morning and got our flu shots. So it's nice to have that all done. And after we got the shots, they gave us a free pill box and a big chocolate chip cookie. So we're all set for flu season.
Get it!
George has a new toy. Spool out of toilet paper. Oh, I went back on the stool.
Get it, George! Get it! Get it! Hey. Get it!
He got distracted by the tennis ball.
Get it! He's probably tired. He's been playing a long time with it. Get it! Get it! Get it! He's tired. Okay. Good boy, George.
This is Wednesday afternoon, and we've been packing, getting things ready to go back. That cooler, we got to put the food in it in the morning. And then we got a couple containers, and we went by the Christmas tree nursery and bought this black cow and some mushroom type soil builder. And we got all the plants we're taking home up there in the front. And we went up to the garden and cleared it off and saved one green pepper. I don't know if it might come back. It's all wilted. And got all the chemicals back here. So the back end is all packed. We'll have to do the rest in the morning. Yesterday we covered the golf cart and tied it around. So it's ready for the winter. Still have to take these swings in the morning. And a few things hanging on the porch. We went to the auto parts, and the antifreeze was only $3.99, which is a real savings. So we went back, and besides, we bought one and went back and bought two more, so we bought 3 jugs. This is what we had left over from last year we're going to use. It's 3 after 9 on Thursday, the 21st, I think. And we're about ready to leave. We got everything packed full. Right there's the garbage. And food in 2 containers and all of our plants. Yep, ready to go. And Grandfather Mountain's over there looking nice this morning. There it is. We're leaving. I went down and signed us out for the year. There's the lake out there. There's the police. There's the lake now. It's pretty. These will be changing, be all pretty colored before long. Flowers there have grown. These are the entrance flowers. And it's now 9:19 and 54 degrees. I think it was about 50 when we got up. Or 49. Dropping off the garbage, the last thing we gotta do. Well, they're finally working on this bad patch of road right where you get into South Carolina. It's needed it for years. It's 3:39 and 74 degrees. And here we are at home. We just came through a rain shower, and it's been raining here, it looks like. The water's standing here and there, puddles. Home at last. George will be happy to get out. Well, we stopped here at Subway to get a sandwich for lunch because we needed a battery for the truck, and AAA came out and jumped it this morning. But Larry forgot when he pulled in the Subway and turned the engine off. So now he's got jumper cables, and some people are going to help us get it started. Well, we drove back up here to the Chevy dealership, and they're going to put in a new battery, but it's going to be about an hour and a half wait. We went to the auto parts store first to see if they could do it, and they said they'd put a new battery in, and then they looked at it and said, oh, it's a Chevy Silverado, and you have to take it someplace else. We can't do it. Can't put it in. So here we are. Just glad that there was somebody at Subway that had a battery we could jump. We're still here at the dealership, but when we picked up the mail, there was a box from Prime, and we didn't know what it was, so now we know. It's a whole box of goodies that Larry got for his birthday from Steffi and Justin and the kids. There's Grandma's cookies, peanuts, all kinds of snaps.
Candy.
Oreos. Need a glass of milk.
Kind of box any kid would like to have.
Yeah, even a young kid.
Including me.
Young at heart.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Steffi, Justin, kids.
Yep. Thank you.
There's a tractor coming down the road. Two tractors.
Come
There
here,
goes
George.
George under the bed. There was a dog out there. Larry chased it out of the yard, and he was looking at it. There's the tractors, two of them. It's Saturday, and we're on our way to Tammy's to get the chickens. Their summer vacation's over. Time to go home and get to work laying eggs. There they are, out there under the trees. Oh, they got their own pool, too. They have a swimming pool there. I think I see Petunia and Pansy. Well, we had help wrangling the chickens, and we needed everybody.
Back on my room.
We got all six of them.
You're welcome to go up there and help us for a while. Don't you?
I wish I could. I can't get up there now.
I know how you feel.
Chickens are coming home. Here they all be. Yeah. Petunia, Pansy, Henrietta, Lucy, Ethel, Shirley. They're all out. We got the truck back up here. The gate was open, and they came out and went in, except for one of the Petunias, the black and white ones. And so they're all in here, but the one ran away, but it came back, so they're all in there. Home again. We got the chickens this morning, and one of them gave us an egg. So it's our first egg we've had from our own chickens in a long time. All we had left was 2 store-bought eggs, and they're not as good as what. This was either petunia or pansy laid it. We peeled all of our apples yesterday, and so now we're ready to can them this morning. This is Tuesday. I got the jars heating, and for the hot water bath water, and then the juice to go on them. So just waiting on things to get hot and put them in the jars. Not so close.
I like it close. Well, Laura's putting up apples that we've got. I guess she's been on the camera explaining what she's been doing, so I just wanted to get her in the picture. My beautiful wife.
I'm almost getting down to the last of them. I got another canner just starting and 10 jars done.
And they're light looking, they're not dark at all, so doing a good job. Keep it up.
Well, the spinach we transplanted is surviving most of it so far. And the sweet potatoes were all out here in the walkway, so we picked them up and put them back in the bed. I don't know if you can see, but the broccoli I planted is all coming up. Mm-hmm. Looks good. Now this other one's not quite a... I did it the same day, didn't I?
Huh?
I think I did this other one the same day with the same seeds.
Yeah.
But it's not up yet.
Is it dry?
No.
I know.
This decorative sweet potato vine has just took off and growing everywhere. It's just one to look pretty, not to make any sweet potatoes. It's about gone now, but this resurrection lily that Larry had here in the pot is looking pretty. Chickens are all enjoying themselves. Having a dust bath. George has a new place he likes to lay. It's here in our bedroom. I guess you can look out and see the birds in the azalea bush out there. And the window's open. You're right there against the screen. This is Thursday and it's laundry day. I've been doing it off and on all day. Just had a week's worth, but I'm about to get it. Larry let the chickens out in the yard just so they can enjoy the grass and bugs. He's been pretty busy pulling weeds today again. Uh-oh. George was after Shirley down there. He chases one of those other ones. They'll turn and chase him. I think Shirley is a different Shirley than the one we took to Tammy's, because the Shirley we took I don't think had a white tail. I'm back here at the doctor's for my yearly checkup. I just had it. I still have to get my mammogram and an osteoporosis test. And they drew blood, so when all that comes back, they'll probably say I'm in good shape for my age. They always add for your age on it. Well, the apples are all canned and ready to be stored. Larry washed the jars for me this morning while I was at the doctor's. So I'm getting put away, but that's a nice amount of apples. And those little jelly jars are just the right amount for the 2 of us. George is up on the roof of the shed. Yeah, well, he was a minute ago. And now he's back out on the greenhouse. He climbed up the greenhouse that got up there. And now he's going to come down, I think. Sorry, I can't hold the camera more still. And he's down. Probably want to come up to see what Larry's up to. Larry pulled up that decorative sweet potato vine and now he's burning the leaves. He's out there now burning a little bit around he wants to burn the weeds under the blueberries. He's thinking it might be too green to burn. We got the hose. He's got the hose there. In case he needs to put anything out.
Need a torch.
Oh yeah, one of those real big ones that just burns everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like a flamethrower. George got curious. He's coming up here.
Because it's so green.
It's still now. It's about 6:30 and the wind's not blowing.
It ain't gonna hard to go. Kill some of the stickers anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna do nothing.
It doesn't look like it's going to do too much without having pine straw on there to keep it going. It's just too green. Flock of geese just flew over. Time I grabbed the camera and got out here, they were over. I'm going to work on my front flower bed this morning. Oh, I need to cut all the dead out of the daisies and water and cut out and dig up that old rose. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I got all the dead out of the daisies and I dug up that rose and I pulled a lot of weeds down on the other end. Right there's a pile. And I hosed off the porch so it looks better. So, glad to have that done. Now he's out running the rototiller. That's where he had the black-eyed peas. He pulled them up after he picked the last of them. And now he's tilling it up so we can have cabbage and broccoli in there. This is Friday. It's almost 3 o'clock. We went to town after lunch and I picked up my necklace from the jewelry store that Betty gave me. I got the chain shortened on it. I'm making a trifle to take to church tomorrow we're having a welcome lunch for the new pastor. And the trifle recipe called for a pound cake. And so I made one. And this is the first one I've ever made. And I'm pretty happy with it. This is Saturday the 30th. And I finally got my fall decorations out. I could put the welcome sign on the front door. And decorated the entrance table. Took the cherry blossoms off my tree and put on the autumn leaves. Got another little guy down there. I decorated the mantle. Looks a lot like last year because I use the same decorations about every year. I haven't got anything new for there. So I like them. Here's my little sign. Little scarecrows. And there's my little harvest bear sitting on the brick hearth. I put all my fake pumpkins out here on the front steps with the plants. Just 3. There's one, and then got one up by the door. George is looking out the door to see what I'm up to. More likely he's interested in birds. My brownies are all done, and I got them in a plate for church. I just got to put the plastic over them. It's 6:20 on Saturday evening the 30th, and I got some editing and uploading to do, so I guess it's time to end this vlog. Larry's been working some more today, burning in the blueberries. He's gotten around the edges pretty good. Hope you had a wonderful September. Well, I guess it's time to say good night. God bless.